Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gananaam Tva Ganapatigam Havamahi Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmana Brahmanaspata Anashrinvannotiphisida Sadhanam. Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhe Bhavatu Me Sada. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurudeva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sadashiva Samarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram. Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Vasudevendra Yogindram Natva Jnana Pradam Gurum Mumukshunam Hitarthaya Tattvabodho Vidhiyate. Tattvabodho Vidhiyate. Last time we completed the Samadhi Sadhana Sampatti in the Sadhan Chatushtaya. So the Sadhan Chatushtaya, what we were seeing, had four aspects, four things. First one was Vivekaha, Vairagyaha, second, then Samadhi Shat Sampatti, and the last one is Mumukshutva. So quick recap. Vivekaha. What is Vivek? Can anybody tell me what is Vivek? You can unmute yourself and let me know.
Nitya Nitaka, differentiate color.
Yes, to differentiate between what is Nitya and Anitya. Answer should be on your fingertips. Iha Mudra Phala Viraga, Bhoga Viraga. What is Vairagya? Vairagya means to have dispassion from the enjoyments of this world as well as the other world. Then we saw Shama, Dhamma, Ityadi. So Shama means to quieten the mind. Actually, it means to control the personality, because the mind is an instrument being always controlled by a personality. That is why to change the personality is what it means by Shama. Then Dhammaha. Notice Dhammaha. Dhammaha means to control the sense organs.
Indriyas.
Yes, Indriyas. Sense
Indriya
organs.
Nigraha.
Indriya Nigraha. Chakshuradi Indriya Nigraha. So that was our Dama. Then came Uparamaha. What is Uparamaha? What is Uparamaha?
Withdrawal of the mind.
Very good. Withdrawal of the mind. How to withdraw? The definition given is Swadharmanushthanam eva. When we are withdrawing somewhere from something, we have to engage it also somewhere. Otherwise, there's a vacuum, there's a void created. We don't need to create a void. A void is a dangerous thing. See, when we are into samsara, and if we take away all the support for the mind needs enjoyment. And we are taking away all its enjoyments. We are saying this is also not right, that this is not true, this is false, this is not nitya, it will go away, it will die, destroy, everything. Then what is the mind left with? The mind will feel that I am supportless, I don't have any enjoyment. And that void is very dangerous. So our Gurudev, Swami Chinmayanand ji used to always say, attach and then detach. You have to attach to the higher, and then that detachment becomes very easy. When our mind has got a certain objective and it has got a lakshya, goal in front of him or front of it, then it starts withdrawing itself from the other distracting things. Whatever is distracting it, it starts leaving those things, it starts withdrawing, and it starts to concentrate in one direction only. That is called Swadharma Anushtanam eva. Whatever is our Swadharma, according, see, Swadharma changes according to time also, according to age also, according to place also. It will keep on changing. It will keep on changing. Like my Swadharma right now is to discuss the points here in Tattwa Bodh. Here at present, if you tell me that, Amma, I am hungry, or let's go out, or let's discuss about some other plans, that is not my Swadharma right now. It may be after some time. It may come up after the class, but not right now. Similarly, with the age also, it may happen that there, like you all people, you are young now, so you have got a swadham towards your family, towards your kids, towards your parents, whatever is your swadharma, like that. At certain age, this will change automatically. So, as per the time, as per your age, as per the situation, the swadharma has to be redefined, and it keeps on changing. So at that time, to recognize your priority and then to engage your mind there, that is called actual withdrawal. Withdrawal of your mind and engaging it in whatever is your swadharma. We had seen this in detail. Then next came up titiksha. What is titiksha? Titiksha ka. What is titiksha? Tell me. And what were the 2 points that I told you in this titiksha? I'll give you a hint. I had told you the story of a prince. Does anybody remember? What is Titiksha? First tell me. Be fast.
To be able to tolerance.
Yes. At the level of
mind, body, and intellect.
mind, body, and speech also, I think. Yeah. So there also you have to, his intellect is also right, but you have to tolerate a lot in this world. And what were the 2 points that I had mentioned? Yeah, Titiksha Vritti and Titiksha
Shakti.
Yes. So, what is more important, Titiksha Vritti or Titiksha Shakti? Yes, body,
Vritti.
mind, and intellect. You're right. Body, mind, and intellect. But when these are controlled, your speech is also controlled. Right. You're right. Then, which one is important?
Titiksha Vritti is more important.
Yes, Titiksha Vritti is more important. Because if you have that Pratiksha Vritti, then automatically at physical level also, that Pratiksha will come and it will show. And slowly, slowly, we should try to increase our tolerance. We are very intolerant at the level of mind also and at the level of body also. We are very, very intolerant. We don't like to tolerate anybody. And since now, because our families have become very small, nuclear families, so even we don't want to share things. We have our separate identity, we have our separate things, we have our separate rooms, we have our everything separate. Anything that has been asked that will be asked to share, we don't like. We want our space. Even with parents, we don't want to share everything. And that is why even after marriage, people the couples, they separate from the parents. Earlier days this was not the case. So actually automatically they had diksha in their life, because to live with so many people is not easy. Everybody has got his own tendencies, his mind, his habits, everything. So it's difficult. So Titiksha has to be increased. To tolerate, we need to learn to tolerate. More we tolerate, and the fruit you'll get, because the mind will be quiet. The mind should be, the vritti should be sublimated. If it is not sublimated, okay, how will you tolerate? How does Titiksha vritti work? How does it work? Try to, whatever is being said here, try to analyze it. Try to patch it up with your experiences. Then that knowledge will become yours. Then whatever is coming, that will be automatic. If your mother, suppose, scolded you, how will you exercise the diksha there? Hmm?
My mother must be having much more experienced than me. She has
Okay, and
experienced a
what
lot
else?
in her life.
Only experience.
If the Shraddha is there, that's why
And what else?
we have Shraddha towards her.
Why does Shraddha come towards her? Why it does not come to any passerby that is passing by from in front of my house? Why Shraddha is only for the mother? Think about it. You're right, you're going the right direction.
She has given birth to me
She has given
in this
not
world.
only birth, not
Yes,
only birth, she has given a lot.
lot.
So we have to have a bigger picture. Wherever we are, wherever, with whomever we have a relationship, it may be a friend, it may be our other, spouse, it may be our anybody who has given us. And there we are, want to exercise the diksha, tolerance. We have to see a bigger picture there, that this person, how that person is important in my life, and what all things he has been giving to me throughout, even without my asking. So you have to see a bigger picture everywhere, wherever you want to tolerate. Otherwise, that vritti won't be sublimated, it will be suppressed. Like generally it happens. It gets suppressed, and at a certain time it will burst out. If you don't sublimate it, sublimate means लीन करना, उसको लीन कर दिया मैंने. Suppress means उसको दबा दिया. Like a balloon, when it is suppressed, it will pop out from some other direction. Similarly, if our other vrittis, wherever you are working somewhere, there also, you have to find out a way to sublimate the thoughts. This is the Titiksha vritti. It will change your personality. Otherwise, what happens? You look at the stress level outside while people are working. You look at the stress at the relationship level. Wherever you go out, there is either depression or suppression, or people are not very happy with everything. There is anxiety in their life. Why is this? Because this pratiksha is missing in their life. They're not able to see a bigger picture, and they cannot sublimate it. And then this comes in form of different diseases. This comes in form of split up relationships. There are so many things. So we need to try to find out a way where we can show our mind a bigger picture. We have an angular vision. And when we see somebody through an angle, like you all must have taken selfies and all. Everybody does not look good in all the angles. We have got a certain angle from where we look good. It happens with everybody. It's not that for you or for me. Everybody has got a special angle from where he looks very attractive, very cute, very nice. Similarly, this is an angular vision from where we see only a certain picture of that person, and we are not looking at the whole picture. When we are not looking at the whole picture, we miss some things of his personality. And then the mind reacts. Either it will react, it is quiet outside. Outside, the Dhamma is being followed. My indriyas are quiet. I won't speak. I won't talk rudely. Maybe my body, my expressions, my actions, my demeanor is quiet. I'm very quietly, I'm sitting. But inside my mind, there is a chaos. I have a chaotic mind. I don't know what I continuous outside. I'm not speaking, but inside that person, with that person, I'm continuously talking. Doesn't it happen? Outside, I'm showing as if it doesn't matter much to me, but inside, I have created another form of that person. There's another form of a person. That same person is inside me, and I am talking to him. I'm fighting with him. I'm telling all those things that he has done. I mean, incorrect things that he has done. I'm taking my heart out. I'm talking, continuously talking. This is not suppression. This is not sublimation. This is suppression. There should be a way out that I see a bigger picture. I see either the Lord's hand, or I see that, yes, this is my karma phal, or I see that this will make me learn some bigger things, or I don't want to lose this person. Maybe this person will help me in the future a lot. Whatever, that you have to take it out, what you think at that time. Because every situation is different from the other situation. Every person's mind is different than the other person's mind. Every person from giver aspect is a different giver for us. A mother is a different giver, a friend is a different giver. So we have to define how to see that bigger picture. Unless we see that bigger picture, we cannot exercise titiksha in our life. So in titiksha, main points are that we need to see a bigger picture and the giver also, and we need to increase little by little. We should increase our tolerance level. Slowly, we should increase our tolerance level at the level of body, mind, intellect. Okay, so this was our pratiksha. Then we came to samadhanam. No, shraddha. Then we came to shraddha. Now, how many types of shraddha were there?
3.
What were they?
Worldly, verifiable, and logical.
Yes. Give the examples. Worldly shraddha.
Like whatever I'm getting, I know, like I'm eating food. I'm eating because I know it is going to satisfy my
It
hunger,
won't poison me.
poison me. Yeah, and it is
Yeah.
safe and it is going to
Safe.
nourish my body.
Yes. Second was verifiable.
Verifiable is where we can verify what can.
Yeah, we can verify it. Yes, Satyapit. Then third is
Logical.
Tarkasiddha. Yes, logical.
Through
Where we can
logic.
prove it through logics. We can prove this Shraddha. So these Shraddhas also, whenever you are into working or into interaction, you should try to find out which Shraddha is this. So you can categorize this Shraddha. So in third, the Tarka Siddha or the logical Shraddha, what was that niyam, the law that I had explained to you? Anybody can tell me that law? The story and the law. So we'll come to the story later on. First, the law, the niyam. Shubhashish?
Sankatastas.
Parat.
Huh?
Sankatasya parat parat
Pararthat,
parat
pararthatvat. Sanghatasya pararthatvat. What does it mean? What does it mean?
the whole collections. I mean, the whole composition is not for the part. That is for the the whole composition, like giving of
Yes. The whole
components has to be
composition
different.
is for
It's not for
someone
the
is for someone
it is
other than
and
the part.
part.
The composition is made for somebody who is not a part of that
After
composition.
component.
Example, how many of you got this point?
Example is like the steering wheel of a car does not belong to the car. The
Okay.
parts of the car do not belong to the car. It is for the rider,
Okay.
the owner.
Okay. Okay. Everybody give me one example. Kinky,
Television.
yeah, fine. Who for whom is it? For me?
For me.
Okay. Tapasya, Shujya Tapa. Any example? Sanghatasya Paratara. Component is not meant for any part, but it is meant for somebody other than the part. Shubhashish, Simaji, come on fast. Himanshu, and please open your videos. I want to see your beautiful faces.
Cell phone, laptop.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Shubhashish, who's in Lenovo? Try to name yourself. Shoma, Darshana, Himanshu, Yoshi. Yes, that's what I'm saying. These are all devices. These are all made up of components. Anything that is made up of component, anything that is made up of parts, that is not meant for anything that is a part. Like the whole building. The whole building is made up of pillars. It is made up of cement. It is made up of iron. But It is not. Okay, you have got network issue. But others, but the house belongs to someone sentient who is not a part of that component. This is the point. Okay, the whole Srishti is made up of various components. There are planets, there are various stars. Sanghatasya pararthatvat. So when the whole Srishti is there, it has got so many aspects. It has got air, it has got earth, it has got fire, it has got space, so many things. It has got nakshatras, it has got planets, it has got this Milky Way, it has got so many other things in the space, meteorites and various stars and so many suns, moons. So it is a composition. But for whom is it? The possessor. For whoever it is, that should not be a part of that composition. This is the rule. Okay, Yoshi, you understood? Yoshi, you understood? You can unmute yourself and tell me.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
So this is the way. So all the whatever you see in this Rishti, whatever you are looking at, everything is made up of components. Various components are there. So it should be for somebody other than itself. Now coming to the body, our attention should go to that body. The body is made up of components, various parts. So the body should be for somebody other than the parts and the components. Body is not for hand, body is not for eyes, body is not for hair, body is not for ears, body is not for the heart, body is not for the liver or the kidney. The one who owns or possesses the body should not be a part of that body. This is called Sanghatasya Pararthatvat. Parartha means for somebody else. Pararthatvat. It is meant for somebody else other than that Sanghata, other than that composition. Now coming to the story. Who will tell me the story?
अम्मा दशमुसी है क्या वो?
Yes,
दशमुसी.
Dashamos. Tell me the story. Fast. It was an interesting story. You all didn't go through it. It didn't submit my
10,
notes. I think.
10 students went for
Wait a
pilgrimage.
minute, Meenakshi ji. Wait a minute. Let them answer.
Okay.
Morning class people are more disciplined than you all. What to do with you all? I don't know. Who will tell me the story other than Sonia, Himanshu, morning class people? Mitali, are you going to tell? I'm not moving forward if you don't tell me. Shubhashish, please you tell.
अम्मा वो जब वो 10 अभी पूरा थोड़ा लिंक थोड़ा मिस हो गया। इतना याद है कि वो जो तीर्थ पे नाव से वो नाव पार करके जब जा रहे थे तब वो एक दूसरे को गिन रहे थे।
हाँ
तब तो सब 10 थे, लेकिन जब वो लोग एक दूसरे को गिन रहे थे तब देखा कि गिनने के बाद 9 लोग हैं। तो सबने बारी बारी सबको गिना तो 9 बचा। तो सब लोग हैरान परेशान रो रहे थे, क्या हुआ कि 10वें लोग गुम हो गए, कहाँ चले गए। तो ये तो एक गुणी व्यक्ति जब उनके सामने आया तो उन्होंने बोला 10 है। तो वो लोग खुश हो गए कि हम लोग गिन रहे थे 10 नहीं, तो हम वो इंसान आके कैसे कर दिया कि हम 10 है। तो उसने बोला कि तुमने अपने आप को ही तो गिना नहीं, क्योंकि तुम ही वही हो जो अपने आप को नहीं देख पा रहे हो।
वेरी गुड, यही तो है स्टोरी दशमोसी। Everybody who stood there, the person who was counting, he missed to count himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So everybody thought that one person is missing. Ultimately, one passerby who was going, he came and he asked all of them to stand in a row, and then he counted all the 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 10, 10. Then the question arose, who was the 10th one that was missing? So he pointed out to each and everybody, you are the 10th one, you are the 10th one, you are the 10th. This is the story. इसमें मुश्किल क्या है भाई, हम लोग सुनते नहीं हैं ठीक से। मेरा इंटरेस्ट ही लूज हो जाएगा तुम लोगों के साथ रहते रहते। ठीक है, then we came to samadhanam. Samadhanam, what is samadhanam? Okay, श्रद्धा, एक और बात है, गुरु, श्रद्धा on guru, why is it essential? Why is it required? Half an hour is already passed because you all don't answer.
अम्मा इज विश्वास। विश्वास।
Yeah, why is it required?
प्रमाण बुद्धि।
Praman buddhi. What is praman buddhi?
When we don't believe that we know that thing, but when we don't believe in ourselves, if a person helps us, so we get the knowledge of the higher.
Yes. Yes. What is praman buddhi? Means of knowledge is called praman. So what is the right praman for whatever is not seen by the sense organs? What is the right praman for that?
Ved.
Yeah, Ved, Upanishad, Ved. Because whatever is not able, we are not able to see something. For that, the Ved is the praman, only praman. Okay, because we are not able to see Swarga, we are not able to see Narak, we are not able to know about Atma, about Brahma. All these things we don't know whether these things exist or not because we are not able to see. So that is why here Ved is the only Praman. So here in the Guru, in the Shastra, to have that Praman Buddhi is called Shraddha. That is called Vishwasa. Vishwasa here means Praman Buddhi. Isn't it? So what were the steps that is required there to go ahead?
Paroksh Gyan or
First one was we know that we don't know. So we believe in somebody who knows better than me. Then we listen to him. We are available for change. Whatever he says, we try to change ourselves. And then I get that Shraddha. When I apply that knowledge, then my Shraddha increases again. Unless and until I apply that Praman, I don't know whether that is correct or not. How will you know whether your eyes are proper or not? You have to open your eyes and see. You have to start reading. That's what the eye specialists do when you go for checkup. I mean, checking up your specs or something, then they make you read that. You're applying that praman there. Eyes is praman for roop, to see. When you're applying that praman there, you are able to know whether your eyes are right or not, whether your number has increased or decreased. We have to use it and see. Similarly, here also the Guru Vakya and Veda Vakya has to be used and seen. If whatever it is told is right or wrong. This was our Shraddha. Then we came to Samadhan. What is Samadhan? Samadhanam kim? Chitta ekagrata. Okay. Chitta ekagrata. What is Chitta ekagrata?
Concentrating on only one goal, one intention.
Good.
And
How to do it? How do we concentrate? Does it come naturally or it has to be cultured? One is natural, other is cultural.
By practice.
By practice. It needs to be practiced a lot. Ekagrata. And how does it come?
So first we have a bigger field we tell the mind that we can have a bigger field to move about. And this, as time passes, then we reduce the field and come to one concentrated point.
Yes. The basic thing behind the concentration is love. Whatever topic or whatever object we love, there our concentration is automatic. So we need to, through abhyas, we try to increase that aspect of love. And then when that love is there, it has increased, our concentration is automatic at that time, for that topic. And that is how we should move forward. And then whenever we are concentrating, meditation is what? Concentrating. Meditation does not mean that you're sitting straight and you're quietening your mind, not that. That is also meditation, but here we need to concentrate our mind in our studies, in our workplace, in our projects, in home, even when we are cooking, when we are eating. If the mind is not there, not concentrated, we won't know how much we have eaten. We need that mind that concentrated. If the mind is not right, we won't be able to walk, we will trip, we will fall down. Okay, so this was our samadhanam. We need to concentrate and then work. So which thoughts are easy to concentrate on and which thoughts are very difficult to concentrate on?
Pure thoughts are very easy to concentrate.
Yes.
Impure
thoughts are very distractive and they are with avesh. They are with a strong flow and they will distract me a lot and it's difficult to come out of them. The negative thoughts are very full of avesh. Impure thoughts are difficult to control. It has got a fast speed. It is not very quiet. Okay, now we come to mumukshutvam. So these were the 6 aspects of Samadhi Shat Sampatti. First one, in the Sadhan Chatushtay category, 4 things are there. Vivek, Vairagya, Samadhi Shat Sampatti and mumukshutvam. Vivek we had seen, Vairagya we had seen, Samadhi Shat Sampatti we saw. And then last one now is mumukshutvam. Mumukshutvam means what? Can we read it? We'll finish this topic now. Mumukshutvam kim? Moksho me bhuyat iti ichha. Now, yes. Etat sadhana chatushtayam tatah tatvavekasya adhikarino bhavanti. Here we end this chapter. Okay. So now mumukshutvam came. Mumukshutvam means moksho me bhuyad iti ichha. I want to get moksha, liberation. This is the intense desire of that adhikari. This is called mumukshutvam. I want to get liberated. What is mumukshutvam? Moksho me bhuyad iti ichha. You all should have your books. Moksho me bhuyad iti ichha. I want to get liberated. I want liberation. Liberation from what? Liberation from the sorrows of this world. I'm tired of the sorrows. I don't want any more of the sorrows. Mumukshutva. You can remove this. Mumukshutva. Mumukshu has got much dhatu. Much dhatu means what? Much dhatu means it has a sun pratyay in it. It indicates desire. It indicates to leave something. I want to leave it. I want to come out of it. So much dhatu. So every action, whatever we do, we remove the screen sharing. So whenever we want to complete our any desire, be careful. Whenever we want to complete our desire, whenever we are acting, actually we are removing some of our desires. When we are acting, any action for that matter, we are actually removing some desire that is troubling me. Tell me, when we are eating, what desire are we removing? It's a simple question. Yeah, Sujatapa.
Hungry.
Hunger. Yes, I want to have food. Want to have food. That constant pricking from inside. I want to have food. When I'm exercising, what is that? I want to keep my body fit. When I want to go to suppose I want to visit your house, I am actually removing the desire that I don't know your house, where you stay. I want to come to visit you. That yearning, that desire inside, I want to remove. Then my mind becomes quiet. I want to eat a special dish. Again and again, that vritti inside troubles me that I want to have that, I want to have that, I want to have that. I'm removing that. I am doing service somewhere, seva. There is a personality inside that wants me to go there. I'm again trying to remove that. I'm sleeping, that action also, because now I'm tired. The desire to become fresh is there. So what am I removing? The tiredness, the tiredness I'm removing. So every action is done to remove something. Every action is being done to remove something. We want to leave something. All the purusharth, see, artha purusharth, kam purusharth. The purusharth is to leave something. I want to get married. Why I want to get married? Because the desire, I want to leave that desire of loneliness. Not desire, the thought of loneliness. I want to leave that thought of loneliness. To some point, I want to leave something. That is why I go into action. So all the earth purusharth, the kam purusharth, that liberates me from some desire, some thought. So mumukshutvam is also it also leaves some thought. It is also leaving some thought. The thought of pain, I don't want. I want to leave that thought. Okay. So here also, if you say that this person, what does he want? He wants to get liberation. He is tired of all the limitations of the world. He's tired of the sorrows of the world. He has to work so much, but ultimately, whatever joy he gets is very little compared to the hard work that he puts in. He's constantly churning whatever has been invested and what he has got. And ultimately, he comes to a stage when he wants to get liberation. He feels so much I've worked, I have put everything inside, but was it worth it? No. 50 years have passed, 60 years have passed. So much I slogged myself. I've put my youth into everything. But ultimately, whatever I got, I did not want this. This is worthless. Ultimately, he comes to this conclusion. And this is very precious. So that is why we all should go through the experiences. We should work a lot. We should go into the world. We should enjoy everything. Keeping your mind safe, keeping your mind alert. We should do everything, whatever possible, on the path of righteousness. To arrive at this point, to arrive at mumukshutvam, to know what is the worth of life, to know what is the worth of enjoyment, to know what is the worth of getting this body, human body. This is essential. So mumukshutvam means what? He has a burning desire to get liberation. Enough of this, enough of working. He's tired of enjoying also. He's tired of his wardrobe also. So many clothes. At a point, his mind is fully satiated. He does not want anything else, anything more than that. He stops buying clothes. He knows there are so many clothes, how much to wear? Doesn't want anything. He's full. That level should be reached. And for that, you can enjoy. You know the worth of these things. Once you come to that stage, then try to hold on to that vritti, hold on to that thought of mumukshutva. And it comes after a lot of churning of your experiences. You have to think a lot. Don't lead a carefree life, even when you are enjoying. I'm telling you, even if you're enjoying something, keep your mind alert and enjoy. Keep yourself aloof from that mind. You can do it. Keep yourself aloof and see how the mind is enjoying. And keep on talking to the mind that you had asked for this enjoyment. Now, are you enjoying or not? A certain stage will come when it will start getting bored. Then you start telling it, you only had demanded it. Now enjoy more. I'm giving you the freedom, enjoy more. Don't trouble me other times. When I want you to sit for meditation, when I want you to study, when I want you to do puja or to serve somebody, at that time you should not trouble me. I'm giving you the whole opportunity, whole freedom to enjoy. Go and enjoy. After this is called maturity of the mind. This is what the seekers want to arrive at. And many people, even after leading 60 years, 70 years of grihastha ashram, they don't arrive at this point. That is a failure. And that should not be our case. Enjoy everything, but be alert. Enjoy everything, but see how much is the investment and how much is whatever you got, the enjoyment. You'll always find that your investment was very big rather than the enjoyment that you got. It took away all your money. It took away all your youth. It took away all your energy. It took away your time. But the enjoyment was small, very little. And the satisfaction, there's no satisfaction. The mind won't be satisfied with the joys outside. A movie you have seen. It was a very good movie. I agree. But still, the mind won't be fulfilled. But if you do Gita chapter 12 for a whole month, it hardly takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You chant that chapter. But see the satisfaction level after 1 month. Look at your mind. It will be fulfilled. It will be satisfied. This is what mumukshutvam. It is not escapism, mind you. It is not escapism. It is not running away from the duties. Many people tell us, we have left our homes, everything. They say that you have left everything. You're an escapist. Escapism is different. Escapism is that I cannot face the challenges of the world. And that is why I am running away. But here the case is different. Here, this is a seeker. He wants to leave the lower joys because he's got higher joys in his life. He's got higher satisfactions in his life. The fulfillment is too big that cannot be got from the fulfillments or from the material joys of the world. How much ever you work here, how much ever you gain material objects or things or situations, maybe, but still that satisfaction won't be there. And that is why people, these celebrities, these people who have got a lot of money, and why are they coming into spirituality? Whenever they have got time, they will go to some secluded place, some reclusion, or they will go for some meditation classes. Why? Because they have known the worth of whatever has been got by them. This person, he's not an escapist. He wants higher joys in his life, and that is why he leaves the lower joys. And after he has got this higher joy, that means what he has got a goal in his life. There's a goal in his life. He wants to achieve something. He feels that even if I work here in this world, even Brahmaji's tenure is very small. Brahmaji also, his life is 100 years. But his life is not 100 years of our years. It is, his years are different. His one day is only 43,20,000 into 1,000 into 100 into 365. This is his one day. 43,20,000 into 1,000 into 100 into 365. Can you imagine? This is his whole life, sorry, not into 365. 43,20,000 into 100 into 1,000. This is one day. Similarly, one night. So his life is into multiplied by 365. So he is 1 year into 100. Imagine. We are like bubbles. Not even bubble. Bubble has also got a bigger life according to his tenure. Even Brahmaji feels that this period went away so fast. What about us? This desire should be increased in us. Calculator failed. Everything will fail. That is why all these things come under Atindriya Vishaya, come under the Vedas. The Pramana are only the Vedas. It has been mentioned in Bhagavatam. It has been mentioned in the Veda, Upanishads. And we can see what the Pitar Lok, Shraddha Paksh is for 15 days. Isn't it? 15 days. So Pitar Lok has got one day. The Pitar come here to visit us for 1 day. 1 day. So 15 days is there 1 day. Again, 15 days is 1 night. So like that, 30 months, 30 days. Is there 1 day? For Devatas, is 1 month, 1 day. 6 months. Like Dev Uchni Gyaras and Dev Shaini Gyaras. 6 months gap. So they go and sleep for 1 night. 1 day again they are working like that. So 6 months is one span of their 1 day. Every realm of experience that you visit, they have got different days and nights to be calculated hours. That's all logical also. So Brahmaji has got 43,20,000 into 1,000. That is 1 day. Imagine. So even when we see all these things here in this world, they are coming up, everything is changing, relations are changing, people are changing, my body is changing, everything is changing. He has got that desire in him. What is the permanent thing? I want to know that. I'm not interested in all these small things. Not at all. I want to get something permanent. So that is why he tries to go for that permanency. So at present, what is happening? I'm not a very Tivra Mumukshu. Why? Because I get enjoyment from the world. The world is not troubling me. But when this world troubles me, when my body troubles me, you must have heard about patients who are in ICU or who have got diseases, uncurable diseases, and very painful diseases. They don't like their body also. They just want to die. They tell their family members that stop the medicines. I just want to die. Similarly, this person also, this seeker also, he feels everything like that. He feels what is there in this world, for what am I working for? All the joys that I'm working for are for a limited period of time. What will they ultimately give? Our mumukshutvam is very mand, very light, because we are still into the world, we are still into the enjoyments. We haven't reached this adhikaritva. Slowly, after some time, after enjoying, after going through all the phases of our life, this stage should come in our life. A burning desire to get liberated. This is for mumukshutvam. What is the cause of mumukshutvam? Cause of mumukshutvam is vivek, because it discriminates between the nitya and anitya. Vivek is the cause. Now this topic is finished. Now in this whole sadhan chatushtayam, vivek, vairagya, samadhi, shat sampatti, and mumukshutvam, only two are very important. Can you guess which are the two? Guess which are the two that are very important.
Vivek and Vairagya.
It is mumukshutvam and vairagya. Mumukshutvam and vairagya. Good. Mumukshutvam and vairagya. So if we have got all the samadhi, shat sampatti, everything, but we don't have mumukshutvam, we won't reach anywhere. But if there is mumukshutvam, then even if we don't have all these, we'll try to control our mind. We'll try to control our senses. We'll try to have ekagrata. We'll go for meditation. Lower desires, all these things won't matter too much. We won't go for joys of the material world. So mumukshutvam and vairagya, these two are the most important amongst all this. And mumukshutvam is very, very important. And the cause of mumukshutvam is vivek. Cause of mumukshutvam is vivek only, because he is discriminating between the true and the false. Okay, so here we end this. Iti ichha. Iti ichha means mumukshutvam kim moksho mein bhuyad iti ichha. This is my only desire. Iti ichha. Itni hi ichha hai meri. Blazing desire. Etat sadhan chatushtayam. He's finishing, he's winding up the topic. This is called sadhan chatushtay. This is called sadhan chatushtay. Tataha tattva vivekasya adhikarino bhavanti. After this, only one is an adhikari for this knowledge, for this higher knowledge. So we should also slowly try to increase our knowledge. Yes, sadhan chatushtay. Yes, sadhan chatushtay will increase slowly. Our adhikaritva will increase slowly. With every phase, it increases slowly. With experiences, it increases slowly. That is why listening is very important. We should go through the topics. We should churn our experiences. And we should not be a mediocre student. Anywhere, wherever you are, excel. Try to excel. Try to increase your experiences. Try to increase the bag of your experiences. Even if you are in the world, I'm not saying, but try to increase your experiences there, because we are all on a journey. We've already embarked maybe crores and crores of births in the past. So we are on a journey. Here we have to collect our experiences and then come to some conclusion. Don't let your experiences go in vain. Collect them, churn them, come to some conclusion. Make your notions right. Don't be a mediocre student. Nachiketa, he says, Bahuna memi prathama, Bahuna memi madhyama. Amongst all the students that he was telling his father, he was thinking about why my father has given to the Lord of Mrityu, Yamraj. Why has he sent me there? Because Bahuna memi prathama, amongst all the students, I was first. I used to always come first. Bahuna memi madhyama or second. But I was not a bad student. Kimsvit yamasya kartavyam mayad adi karishyati. I don't know why he has sent me there. Similarly, we also should have that Nachiketa in us, the burning desire to know the truth. What is the truth of this world? What is the truth of my body? That burning desire should be there. This is called Adhikari. This is called that Adhikari Prakaran. Here this Adhikari Prakaran is finished. And now after this comes the Tattva Viveka Prakaran, the second chapter. So you all revise the whole chapter, and if you have got any question, you can ask me. We'll come to Tattva Viveka Prakaran tomorrow. Be on time, submit your notes, be good students. Whatever you're listening, hear it again, make notes so that whatever impressions are there, that will become more prominent. Okay, we'll end it here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.